It's BudPod 26.
Let's chop off some dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like stock and shares trading slang from the 80s.
Yeah.
Snapping necks and cashing checks, that kind of thing.
And slicing.
Chopping dicks and pulling tricks. Like, right, so what does that mean? Lying.
Yeah,
I'm a liar.
Stuck in my head months ago, Bobby Darin going, instead of splish splash, like, fuck shit, I just cut off my dick. And then the second it was, oh Lord, I've just severed my gourd. But he was like excited about it.
So, right.
It was like
just kind of playing with a knife in the bath.
Yeah.
Right.
Knife in the bath. Do you know what? This brings us onto a topic we knew we were going to end up addressing.
Yeah.
Today's been one of the worst days.
Just let me paint a picture.
Yeah.
For the listeners. And listeners, you know, we love you very much and we appreciate you tuning in, and we super appreciate you if you're on the Patreon. Glenn moved house today, and it's in the evening, and having just moved house and only just dropped off his beautiful young family, he's immediately had to abandon them and come here to do BudPod.
Yeah.
Because that's how much we want to make sure you always get your dose through COVID, neither sleet nor rain nor dead of night.
Yep, the show must go on. I wasn't even part of a show during COVID, but I still recorded my half of the episodes. Me going, you're so right.
Yeah, in that room with that loud grandfather clock. That's where you recorded it, wasn't it? And that's a haunting sound.
Yes. And so because today was a day of basically guys coming over to our flat and packing everything up, as we also packed everything up. But basically they operate as emotionless robots deliberately because they're so efficient.
Yes.
And they will not question anything, and they will just, you could leave... I could leave Le Buffon like on the floor. They would have absolutely wrapped him up in a box,
Packed
put him
up.
in a box, packed up. Yeah, that child's there. And so as a result, it was the sort of amnesty sort of territory was the bath, and it was like leave everything in the bath.
Right.
Everything that we don't want packed away, and they won't touch them. They won't touch anything.
The bath was the safe zone.
The bath is the safe zone, much like in a tornado.
Yes.
Yes, but it just felt very strange putting something like keys in the bath. Because it felt
like a really big swingers party.
It felt like a strange version of swingers party and a really misguided suicide attempt. He just, he dropped his keys in the bath and nothing happened, actually. It's the same as when he threw himself in front of a building.
And if the building had been moving.
Yeah, but
it wasn't.
Nothing, yeah.
Keys in the bath is, that's a swingers party with sort of 800 guests.
It's the Bobby Darin swingers party. Yeah.
What's the Bobby Darin swingers party?
Well, Bobby Darin is Splish Splash.
Oh, of course.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, did you think it was like some historical, famous, like the Valentine's Day Massacre?
I thought it'd have a wiki page.
Yeah, a bunga party.
And it would be like aftermath in culture. And like in
Beyond
culture,
the Sea controversies. Yeah.
In culture, it'd be like Bobby Darin's swinger party was, of course, depicted in the following TV shows and mentioned on the following albums.
One of my parents' most inexplicable DVDs in their still existing DVD collection is Kevin Spacey in the Bobby Darin biopic. They have so many.
That exists.
Yeah. Wearing a big prosthetic nose, I think, a bit like Bradley Cooper in Maestro. And it's such a walk hard Jimmy Cox story. He finds out his sister, he never knew his parents. Turns out his sister was his mum all along, sort of thing. And she reveals it to him emotionally halfway through.
And at one point he runs around in a white vest and brown trousers as a 10-year-old.
There's a scene where he comes home having failed at an awards ceremony, but they'd already put the banners up saying congrats, Bobby. And you go, never do that.
No.
Never do that.
No.
He's going to have to chop that down.
You have to get a flamethrower to
clear
the house. So what did you stick in the bath?
Oh, just like wallet, keys, trainers, like a rucksack full of like stuff like laptop and games consoles.
Stuff that you need not to be entombed.
But weirdly, it's the strangest stuff that you wouldn't normally need. And I resent all these things. So, for instance, Christmas jumpers.
Oh, no.
Right?
Of course. We should be clear. You're only getting into the new place in the new year.
Yeah.
So this is like the reason this matters, listeners, is because you're packing it into Limbo.
Yeah. I am currently staying with my in-laws. So that's where I've moved into. I'll be spending my first night there tonight.
You've moved into a Christmas sitcom.
Yeah.
Or a Hallmark film.
I'm there for 1 month. I think I'm going to fuck my father-in-law.
Fuck the meters. horrible incest-based zany incest film.
Yeah. So, because basically in Stace there's a bunch of stuff that's gone in storage, but they're like, what might you need?
Yeah.
And annoyingly, in the next 2 weeks, it's like, oh, there's 2 fancy dress events. I'm going to go to, for fuck's sake. Oh, so great. So I can't pack a second pair of jeans.
You're saying to the movers, no, as they lift up like a big snowman costume.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's my Jim Carrey the mask helmet.
No, I need that. Yeah. I need it for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's a lot of that. But we've discussed it, the next 24 hours is the final boss of 2025.
Yeah.
And I was saying to Katie, because so tomorrow is another day of moving, and then I'm going to Manchester for 8 out of 10 Cats.
Yes.
Be in the audience. I cannot wait. I've been such a big fan for so long, and I got it on the free ticketing, the audience SRO thing. Yeah.
That's great.
And
if someone falls mysteriously ill.
I might get the nod.
Maybe
the
because
spotlight goes like, quick! Is anyone in this audience a comedian?
Yeah, especially if you somehow happen to get access to the catering.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing Dictionary Corner, and we wrote my piece together the other day.
Yeah,
which was good fun. But I was saying to Katie the other day, I was like, yeah, tomorrow night I just need to get through that, and then my big commitments for the year are done. And I suddenly realised how ungrateful I sounded. And if 2017 semi-professional comedian me could have heard me 8 years later be like, I just need to get through my dream.
If I could just, I'll eat all this. I'll do all this cocaine really quickly, and then I'll swim in this golden swimming pool. Yeah, and then yeah.
Yeah, but it's nearly over, and I can sleep. This is the first.
Yeah.
When we were writing together on Friday, because on the Thursday night I'd had a corporate. Which we spoke about in the previous episode, as in how that generally sort of functions. And I thought, do you know what? I've got Absolute in the morning, and I'm finishing this corporate at, say, 11 p.m.
Yeah. And
Absolute radio show starts at 6.
And it takes an hour to get home.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, corporate's in Paddington, Euston's next door, which is where the radio station is. Why don't I just get a hotel? And I'll bite down on the expense. Now, I'll resent having to pay for a hotel, but I'll do it. And the hotel I got may as well have been sleeping outdoors, sound-wise. It was the loudest hotel, because it was just like... all you could hear was just Euston and St. King's Cross traffic.
Really?
Yeah. And then I went and did the radio show, went straight to yours to write with you and our friend Adam Hesselday. And then I was left to do 2 gigs in Reading.
Yeah.
I've never done this before. I fell asleep putting petrol in my car.
What?
Standing up. Like the long walk. I've never done this before in my life.
Hang on. Because...
Honestly. I don't know if I fell asleep. I woke up, just stood at a petrol pump, and I looked at the and it wasn't, nothing was coming out. I wasn't triggering it anymore. And I looked, and it was on £10. So I'd immediately gone, plugged it. It's 9 seconds in.
And this is after, when we were writing together in my kitchen, you said, can I go lie down on your living room floor for a bit?
Yeah, and you went, I have a sofa. And I was like, no.
No.
This is going to have to be the floor.
That's for good boys.
That's for humans.
Only humans.
That's for master.
That's for master.
Yeah.
I sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
So you lay down on the floor, and even that was not enough to... That's not safe.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying this as isn't that cool?
No,
Isn't that fun that happened?
I'm horrified by this.
But I was already at the gig, and I suddenly thought, do you know what? I've got to rush straight to the other gig afterwards. I've got ages from on stage. I'll go get petrol. So I was already it wasn't like this is on the motorway, and I'm like, shit, I've got another 3 hours journey left. How am I going to do this?
But that's that is the sort of thing that happens in horror films or thrillers that you think, no, that doesn't happen.
Have you ever fallen asleep standing up?
No, because I'm not a horse. No.
I think it was my first time.
I've read about it happening in the war. And we're ultra marathon runners.
Yeah, I've been so tired and delirious. I've tried to.
Yeah.
Where I've walked through a park and been and if I just rest my eyes, obviously you'll fall over.
As if your legs would just take over.
Yeah.
I think it's the kind of thing where it's what was I watching where it's time skips and people's memory. I think maybe one of the Hannibal series that he goes into fugue states.
Right.
And he just sort of suddenly goes, and he's just in the woods.
Yeah.
And he can see he's walked really far and he was following other footsteps. And it's so spooky and he can't remember why. But You've done that. You've experienced
bad. Like not.
But yeah, that's what I mean. It's like you've experienced the equivalent of like going, oh, it was just the cat. About like a frightening noise in the middle of the night. It's like such a cinematic horror trope. You've managed to wish into existence.
Yeah, I know.
Through overwork.
But I'm so glad it happened standing up and not whilst driving, hearing my front wheels and then rear wheels go over something.
Which, hearing your own head come off.
Yeah.
That being what fuck, man.
Yeah, I remember my mum was brought up in Australia, and we went to Australia when I was like 13 to just see where the various places she grew up. And then also we just ended up going to Adelaide, which she'd never really been to. But we were so jet lagged that I remember my mum saying that when we were walking just from the taxi rank or whatever to the apartment where we were staying, just looking at the gutter, and she said she just saw like a bed of leaves in the gutter and thought, what if I just lay down? It's like very funny, but I'm then, I don't know, 45-year-old just being like, I think that's a really good idea.
Just going,
yeah.
to these leaves.
I could, yeah.
Like someone who's had a spell put on them.
Yes, yeah.
There's a level of tiredness where you behave like someone in an Arctic expedition, where the snow is suddenly so warm, and you just lie down and die.
I think this is how people falling asleep at the wheel happens. Yeah, it's going to be
like
that
hypothermia.
I think the perfect visualization of that is Homer falling asleep at the wheel, and his car turns into a bed, and he flies gently past the moon, and the moon's only done in like 3 frames, and then he's just trailing a bunch of fempos behind him. That's how I see it.
This is something that people maybe, thanks to you being on BudPod, have started to appreciate about you, which is that you work at comedy the way people tend to work at being the president of a country. And even then, the president of a country in like a kind of fascist propaganda.
Yeah.
Like Mussolini used to leave a candle lit in the window that passers-by knew was the office of his palace that he was in. So people would, regardless of whether he was actually in there or not, they would see the candle and think, there's Il Duce working late into the night to improve Italy.
Or he's having sex next to a roaring fire in a film.
Yeah. Wow, yeah. Well, they see the candle in the window, though.
Shh, the president's fucking. You've seen his shadow.
It's good luck.
Yeah, 6 more weeks of winter.
But the difference is that you're doing it for real.
Yeah.
Normally,
and not on a national presidential level.
No, normally it's propaganda that they're working that hard.
Yeah,
you're actually doing it.
Well, the New Year's resolution, not that I'm someone who makes New Year's resolutions, but my Wednesday first week of December resolution is once all these commitments are done, it's just like, just going to stop just booking things in. Just see what happens.
Or just getting sleep.
Getting sleep. I'm so excited. I talk about like sleeps in advance, and that's a sorry state, isn't it?
You talk about individual night's sleep.
Yeah.
The way people I know who work office jobs talk about trips to Crete. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can already taste the cocktail.
Can you imagine my head not hurting? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine a sense of that overwhelming pressure I feel in my brain, like the middle of my brain? That's going to go just for a little while.
You make Margaret Thatcher seem like a Seth Rogen character, just like just this.
Well, yeah, I mean, she had 4 hours sleep running the country. I'm not running the country, so I can probably get that down to 3 if I really try.
That's the mindset.
Yeah, but I'm like so determined to change that and just
you'd have been such a good like Quaker or Puritan rather.
Oh, wouldn't I just? Yeah.
Oh man,
in the wrong career, absolutely in the wrong. It's not too late. It's not too late to change.
I can easily see you refusing to even be in the same room as a jug of special homebrewed alcohol in like some colonial frontier.
Yeah.
Or saying things like, "'Tis better to wear out than rust out."
Which is literally like Kurt Cobain's suicide. Better to burn out than fade away.
And you thought, this is good life advice.
Yeah, I think I'd have been a good night watchman, maybe. That would have been an ideal job.
Yeah, but then they would sleep in the day, whereas you'd be a night and day watchman.
Yeah, what was in ships when they took watch on ships, and the idea was you'd either take the first half of the night, you take the second half. What would you choose?
First half.
Yeah, same.
I can put off sleep more. It's easier than suddenly waking up mid-sleep.
And the satisfaction of going towards your bed as everyone else is getting up to have to go to work. Yeah. That's an unrivaled feeling.
And a bunch of them are having to...
And in our career, we only really experience the opposite, which is everyone's coming home for Friday, And we're specifically going to work for them.
And if you're a comedian, what you get used to is walking against a cheerful crowd of people going home.
I go, this would make a great shot. If I was the protagonist, this is a really good shot.
It would look like you were the one going into the stadium being evacuated. To fight the terrorists.
Yeah. When I'm really going there to perform.
Yeah, but to do 20 minutes of bum jokes in front of the least sociable people in the country.
Yeah. In terms of antisocial people, I forgot, this popped back into my head the other day. I'd forgotten about this. This happened years ago, and I've never, ever encountered this person since. Of course I haven't.
Yeah.
And I really wish I could get to grips with what the issue was. I was at uni and I was walking to a lecture and I was walking on my own and I was texting and I was on the pavement, nowhere near the road. I feel like that's kind of relevant. And a white van driver pulled up, screeched, window down, and this guy leaned out and went, "Get off your mobile, you fucking clone!" And then screeched back off again. Clone.
Clone?
Yeah.
You were accused of being a clone.
But also I'm like, who do you think I'm texting? What's about, could be texting an ambulance for you.
I think that's that classic. There's some jobs where you're just more likely to encounter a conspiracy theorist. Personal trainer is one of them.
Katie knows one.
Yeah.
Katie knows one.
But I think White Van Man, he's thinking the mobile phones are taking over. This guy's another one of those sheeple who's gone and bought one.
There's someone Katie knows who is moved away, but all the other sort of mums who know this person are just constantly messaging about this person. Have been like, "Have you seen the new theory?" It's just pure internet poisoning.
Yeah.
I think the most recent one was about if the moon landing was real, how did Neil Armstrong send the images back so quickly? And it's like, what? Because the post office on the moon takes ages. And I was like, Katie was like, what do you even fucking say to this? And obviously it's you can never change someone's mind like that. They're too far gone.
Yeah.
But I was like, I think if I could scot-free say whatever I wanted, I think I'd always want to go, "That's so interesting. Were you clever at school?" And if not, what changed when you got Facebook? What's different now?
When you signed up to Facebook, was there a bit where you got a physics degree? Just on the way into Facebook?
Yeah.
I met someone once who said, they said this is how they explained it to me. And I talked about this on stage years ago. They said, I used to think they faked the moon landing, but I don't anymore. And I was like, great.
Oh, no.
And they said, because if we didn't land on the moon, how did we get all this alien technology? And I was like, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I thought they were going to be like, they didn't fake the moon landing. They faked the moon. And you go, oh, shit, okay. This alien technology, so not even needing to explain it.
Yeah, so
5G, is that what they meant?
They meant, and this is a conspiracy theory it's not on the main menu.
Yeah, not one of the primary colours.
No.
Yeah.
No, this is real turquoise kind of level or something.
Yeah, Pizza Express used to do something called the Soho. It's just that it's just rocket on top of olives. Yeah, you can make that though.
The idea is that technology has advanced so quickly since particularly that era.
Yeah.
Processing power of computers has gone up so much that...
have you ever heard the fucking word exponential?
This is so it was we got alien stuff from them on the moon.
Yeah.
It was it was like those paintings you see of Columbus meeting the Aztecs, swapping stuff. Yeah. And they gave us alien stuff, and we've been parceling it out as we sort of understand it and not to freak everyone out too much. And then I said, well, you know that processing power is predicted by a scientist that it would increase exponentially to, and then I showed them the graph and they were like, well, and I was like, yeah, what am I doing? Yeah. I've brought a graph. You've brought a story about aliens that you've made up.
Yes. In the same way, that when and you go, I can't, because it's explain why I've drawn this picture then.
Yeah,
that.
The voice in my sleeve says you're lying.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
we can't do, there's nothing we can do. We're operating at in the same way that when I was a roving reporter and but for some reason a group of people in Barnsley decided to try to not break because it didn't exist, set the world record for world's largest samba band. And they held it at Barnsley's Oakwell Stadium. Okay. They didn't even fill one stand. But it was like, I don't know, a good couple of thousand people. Looked great visually. But loads of people from Barnsley just banging drums and doing a Brazilian samba band. And they set the world record because one person would have set the world record. And a person from Guinness in a suit came along and adjudicated it. And they stupidly at the end, really hubristically went, and we hope this has sent a message to Brazil. Here's where you'll find the world's largest samba band. And then obviously
in Barnsley.
Yeah, and so people found out about it in Brazil the next week and just casually broke it by like 1,000-fold. Like they accidentally broke the record. Because you go, I think we're doing a samba band actually.
They just broke it like the Hulk.
Yeah, it was like 100,000 people did it. And then that was like them not even trying, and then they started to try. So you go, right, because you didn't know this. The possibility of this record existed. Why? So someone did a shit version, and now you can do a better version, and now someone who's really talented can do a way better version. Why? And that's what we won't understand.
Why Barnsley?
I have no idea.
So weird.
I have no idea. Oh, the amount of world record attempts, but like purely from being a roving reporter and having to come up with and finally stories.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of world record attempts I've been part of, and then also writing for kids' TV, where we used to do a feature where every week they'd try and break a world record. I have been witness to so many unimpressive world record attempts.
Biggest ruler collection.
Yeah. The only decent one I was there for was probably World's Oldest Woman.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah, one of the presenters on the kids' TV tried it, and she became World's Oldest Woman, and it was.
And you know what? It's because she put a bloody mind to it.
Put a bloody mind to it, and that's what TV presenters used to do back in the day.
She aged herself up by her bootstraps.
Alien technology there. It's so funny as well that you'd have noticed a change in Neil Armstrong or Buzz Aldrin or even Michael Collins' demeanour. If they, and I just like the idea.
They wouldn't have been nearly so cheerful.
Yeah, in that footage of them like bouncing up really, really high and doing those fun sort of jumpy moonwalks, and then suddenly it cuts to footage of them just like shoulders down, arms down, just head pointed down, like when a mascot in football observes a minute's silence, just looking really confused. Is everything okay, Dave? Yeah, fine.
Well, not even that, just like them and the entire of NASA Mission Control.
Yeah.
Whenever they're asked about it, going, yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good. Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Talk about when we get home.
Yeah.
And like no one involved ever gets drunk or high or has Alzheimer's and says anything. Goes, oh, by the way, I've seen what aliens fucking look like, and they. Oh
man, that's the problem. Now Buzz Aldrin's a Trump supporter. You go, he now can't say, I saw aliens. By the way, you go, he's dead now, isn't he? His head's gone, head's fully gone. Yeah, they've got that alien technology. What an embarrassing sentence to say.
I just think before you start saying things like alien technology, you need to at least spend, I'm going to say, a month. Really focusing on whatever the wiki page is for size of processor increase over time.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying aliens don't exist, but I'm just saying as a person with a reasonable outlook on things, I'd really do my best to not have to say things like, when we met the aliens.
Yes. Because it's an embarrassing sentence. I hope we never get invaded by aliens because I don't know how we're going to talk about it. Like there's something with like there's something like COVID, which was mental.
Yeah.
There's a strange part of me that's looking forward, and I think the Wretch will be the first person I do this to, telling someone about it.
Yeah.
Because it was frustrating that you couldn't tell anyone about it because everyone was experiencing it.
It's also weird that we don't want to talk about it so much, which is what happened with the Spanish flu.
Interesting.
So the Spanish flu, like everyone just kind of decided, well, between this and World War I, World War I's going to win.
Yeah.
And even that we don't really want to talk about. So, and it just kind of faded from public consciousness over a couple of generations.
Yeah.
And even like within, I mean, you and I know in the media, it was like, no COVID stuff, please. You know, like they don't want it.
Yeah.
There'll be a brief like 2-year window where all the retrospective dramas come out.
Yeah.
And then that'll be back to forgetting again.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like maybe that would happen if aliens arrived. It would be such a big deal that everyone would be like, well, it goes without saying. Like someone would shut you down at a dinner party If you're like, wasn't that crazy when they absorbed the president? And they'd be like, yeah, well, there's no need to.
But I think it's because
Who wants coffee?
But we all experience COVID.
Yeah.
You know, apart from people in New Zealand. So maybe it would be interesting to them. Whereas like 9/11, for instance, was a bunch of people really experienced it. And we all watched it.
Yes.
And so that was something you want to talk about because you go, I have questions about it. No one has questions about COVID. Because you go, you had your own experience and everyone had their own experience. So maybe that's it.
So there's going to be like a sort of...
So there'd never be a COVID film because it would be dull. I was so annoyed in COVID, preemptively furious, thinking about the ITV drama that was going to come out about COVID 4 months after lockdown, featuring Sheridan Smith and Martin Clunes. I was so furious about the prospect of Clunes playing a doctor in COVID.
Clunes playing COVID.
Yeah, dying Doc Martin.
No, he plays COVID.
Men breathing badly.
The idea of him being in a laddish sitcom to me just feels completely unlikely.
It's horrible to think about it, yeah. It's actually quite dreadful.
It's like trying to picture your like beloved, slightly nerdy, restrained grandpa going to like an insane brothel / like where mercenaries go. It's just it's so wrong.
Yeah, my real Bill Murray, no one will ever believe you story. When I was a kid, got absolutely shoulder barged by Martin Clunes in Croydon.
Did you?
Yeah. Was walking.
He's big on the streets down there.
But the way, I swear it was like, it has to have been accidental. And I've obviously just misremembered it. But I really remember he went in, like right shoulder went in. And he thumped me and I went spinning and landed on my back.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How old were you?
Like 11, enough to be like, like a shoulder from him wasn't going to go over my head.
Clunes was the first, the Pheromone.
First person to go, I fucking hate, because like
the Pheromone. What if Clunes is like a super responder to pheromones? What if Clunes is the key?
He's the key. We need to find him. I need to find him.
Whatever receptors are in Clunes' nose, they can detect whatever it is you give off.
Because the way he acted was a bit like in Inception when Leonardo DiCaprio's like sort of it's showing around and they're sort of going like, why is everyone staring at me?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, that's what Clunes was for me. Just that one person. He was like the scary ghost in the subway in the Patrick Swayze film Ghost.
Yes.
Who suddenly starts battering papers out of people's hands. It's just Martin Clunes marching towards him. Oh, fuck! He throws you off the tube. He just throws you off the Bakerloo line. This is my tube! Okay, all right.
We gotta find Clunes.
Yeah.
If we can get you in the same room again and register his behaviour.
I go, hey man, what was it? I was a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've obviously misremembered it, and this is probably slanderous for me to be like, fucking shoulder barge me.
What if he got in touch and said, yeah, and I'd do it again?
I'd do it again. Yeah, getting like messages now. We haven't even put the episode out yet. I'd do it again.
Now it is time for some correspondence, Glenn.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. Come on. Let's just hear it then.
So.
Oh, fuck.
This is from Ollie.
Oh, no. Right. Hello.
Dear PG Dick Tips. Yeah. Okay. It's good.
I'm just thinking of a dreadful monkey's dick.
Oh, like a horrible thread.
Yeah. Because it's oh yeah. Did you never PG monkeys' dicks? No, but I don't want to look at them.
They're horrible. You see them at the zoo.
Yeah.
They look like when you pull blue tack.
It looks like a football
and it snaps off.
It's there's like a really, really dreadful. It looks like it's got worms. It's like a xenomorph's mouth.
Yeah.
Dick him and a smaller dick comes out. Fully prehensile.
Figure it out, apes.
Yeah.
Next time I see those dicks, they better be gleaming. Sharpen up. I'm a long-time listener. I listened to the first episode of BudPod about an hour after it was released. Whoa. Wow. Ollie. And I've been unwaveringly loyal to you through the recent Glenetary coup. That's good.
Good, I'm glad. I like that there's a slight sense of fear of like, and don't worry, if it please thy grace, I have.
Yes.
I've stayed for
always to the state.
Yes.
Whomever it may be. A loyal servant. Like Talleyrand.
For the good of the state.
Talleyrand was a French diplomat for the Bourbon monarchy.
Right.
Then during the revolution, then for Bonaparte as emperor, and then for the Bourbon monarchy again.
With Talleyrand?
Talleyrand, yeah.
Right, okay.
He's the very sort of sort of Monsieur, hello guy
Yes.
in the Napoleon film,
Oh, right.
the diplomat,
Okay. Yes,
sort of ultimate diplomat.
Mm.
So Ollie, you are our Talleyrand.
Mm.
Unwaveringly loyal to you through the recent Glenetary coup and the murder of Phil that I presume took place shortly afterwards.
I hope he shed many vocal and visible tears during Phil's live screen funeral, like in North Korea. Yeah. Boo!
Or no,
that
he's-
looked so sarcastic. Kim Jong-un's funeral.
Oh yeah, with all the I'm crying.
Kim Jong-il. So yeah.
Oh no, maybe it's the opposite though, because you've deposed Phil.
Mm.
So then it's like people like smacking shoes on the coffin or whatever, like in Iraq when they pulled the statue
Oh, pulled down the statue. Saddam Hussein. Yeah.
They pull down a statue of Phil and everyone goes and starts whacking it
Yeah.
with shoes. The live BudPods featuring his voice, Phil's voice, were obviously AI generated to keep rumors of his death at bay, Ronald McDonald style.
Yes. I like this theory.
Yes.
Dude, now I'm into conspiracy theories now.
Yeah. Phil's like Paul McCartney. He's just been replaced so many times.
If you play a lot of BudPod episodes backwards, it's like Phil's fucking dead.
We killed Phil. He is under the studio. I keep a note on my phone of my favorite moments on BudPod to listen back to in a normal way that doesn't need to be examined in any autism diagnosis process. Thank you. Send those to us, Ollie, because maybe that would be a good way for us to find clips from the old days. And
also
share
just
them.
to see how stuff is described.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like any podcast riff, any good podcast riff is just 2 words, isn't it?
Yes. So sometimes people will get in touch about one from a couple of years ago, and they'll say, my all-time favorite moment remains, and it'll be like...
Jelly Darwin, and it was something about Charles Darwin having jelly.
The one that was the most far from when I read it to when it was recorded was like a really early episode one where it was a riff of something with Bruce Forsyth being a giant blue Dr. Manhattan.
You told me about this.
Marching through the Falklands like laser zapping.
You told me about this on one of our episodes, and I found it so funny, but I sought it out.
Did you?
Yeah, and I Googled like the episode descriptions, and I was like weeping in the car on the way to a tour day.
Oh, great.
And it's Dr. Manhattan. Is he naked in this?
Yeah. Big blue dick and balls from Bruce Forsyth, and those like perfectly pupilless eyes.
Yeah.
Tired of these lives, just being like deporting himself.
He didn't die,
Mars.
went to space to be alone.
Yeah. And he's on the same pose, like on the rock. There's a little special pose.
Yeah.
And additions from season 2 are coming in thick and fast. That's good.
Nice.
The most recent of which being the chilling Just Dance story, which made me feel sick with fear.
I'm so glad that people felt ill from that story. I'm so glad.
So
because
many
I'm like,
people.
good, I'm glad it sounded as stressful as it was.
So many people have reacted to that story.
We like ended the episode on it as well. I mean, it's like, that's it.
I particularly enjoyed the idea of you getting so lost in it and just the noise of your little shoes
to say
going,
stop.
and then like the kind of the rustling of your own clothes.
It's when I was at a tube stop months later and saw on this big billboard this inevitably like red-headed Norwegian, like barrel-chested but also quite elegantly moving man, like just leaving a factory, and that was the advert, and it was like, I could have told you that.
Like a male ballerina in it.
I could have told you that. I could have told you that's who it is.
He was saying a chilling Just Dance story which made me feel sick with fear.
Yeah.
So you're glad that people have realized how horrible that is, you know.
I couldn't really do anything with the story. I wanted to tell people.
You know what the problem is? If you try and tell people who aren't in our business about an audition, it's already so like an audition.
It's not exactly. It's not relatable, and also there is a sense of just like, oh, for fuck's sake, just stop complaining. This sounds like this ultimately sounds fine.
Yeah. Oh,
because if someone had a really difficult job at work, especially like a physical job, you go, what? I cannot stress enough. I'm not complaining. But then also on stage, as someone who just lies on stage, it wasn't fantastical enough to work on stage.
No,
so it didn't work as a truth.
It's with you. It needs to be either the worst thing ever, or really silly.
Yeah, there's got to be a surreal element to it.
But the trouble is, it takes so much work to get across to people the kind of degrading aspect of it.
Yeah, so it'd be degraded in front of so few people.
It's degrading mundanity. Like having to really slowly pick up individual French fries from a dirty pavement or something in front of a bus queue. Yeah. It's like that level of just.
I do feel degraded on my own sometimes. Like if a yogurt falls out of a fridge and it just splats on my shoes as I'm about to leave, I find that degrading. And I'm on my own. But I go, oh, this is so embarrassing.
I see it as a test. to see if I will lose my temper and kick the remaining yogurt across the room.
Really? What? I've never understood that sort of reaction of like breaking something physically that you go, I know I'll just be annoyed at myself later.
Yeah, well, that's it. This is the thing. Not as an adult, but as a kid, I would just flip out about stuff like that. I have so angry.
I have come close to trying to snap a Nintendo Switch in half. Just because you're already gripping it by both ends. It feels like it should happen. And it feels like one of those situations, they sort of say like, a mother can sometimes summon the strength to just lift a car off their child. It's like sometimes a boss in Zelda can be so annoying.
Sometimes a father's autosave can be so unfair that actually he could snap a Switch in half. Yeah. And that's the strength of fatherhood.
Yeah.
Well, so Ollie continues. I just wanted to tell you about some Child FM style dream jokes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, great.
That I've had in recent years that I've been noting down and telling people about, which are received across the board with confusion. I am a librarian. Well done, Ollie. Good for you. Not a stand-up comedian. So why my subconscious is feeding me these bits, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try them out on readers. I'd appreciate the comic's eye on these. Do the bones of a good joke lie within? Let's have a look.
I thought it was going to be library-based. I thought it was going to say, I'm a librarian, and recently I...
No, they're pretty random, actually.
It's one of the first jokes I ever wrote, I think, when I was a child.
Yeah?
I say child, as in like below the age of 18.
Sure.
But the premise just didn't work. It's basically guy with like amnesia wakes up in the middle of nowhere, and he like walks into the nearest building, and he says like, "Where am I?" And they go, "We're in Liberia," and he goes, "Sorry, where am I?"
It's very good. It's nice.
Yeah, but it's not like you can't start on stage. So there's a guy. It doesn't work.
No. You can't say that into the scowling face
of a Linda.
The
furious Linda.
The scowling face of a furious Linda. No. So here are the Child FM dream jokes.
Here we go. Can't wait.
It takes so long to give him a hand job, you have to take the train. Yeah? I like it. I like hearing it.
I'm picturing Norm MacDonald.
Yeah. Shall I say it in his voice?
Yeah, so yeah.
Takes so long to give him a hand job, you have to take the train.
To give him a hand, so to like complete a hand job.
Well, so in brackets, he says, meaning his dick's so big you have to take the train from one end to the other?
Oh, I get it, yeah.
Or that it's such a time commitment it has to be booked in advance, unlike regular hand jobs, which are more closely aligned with impromptu methods of transport like walking or driving.
The length thing works. This does not work in my onstage persona or voice because I think it's too gross and it has too much visually. But I'm not saying I'm well endowed, but I recently got like my dick caught in the zip of my fleece.
Yeah, that's nice.
But yeah, it's never like it doesn't work. It's too visual.
But like,
I don't want people to visualize that.
But like a lot of Child FM jokes, Ollie, that's actually it's something in there. There's something maybe.
The thing what made me laugh was the late night US style of joke.
Yeah,
the police said. Yeah. Did you hear about the? Yeah, it's that.
Here's another one. Mm-hmm. If I had a child, I wouldn't buy them a child suitcase. I just get them a small, normal suitcase.
I have a similar joke again.
I think it's good.
Which is, I buy all my clothes from Big and Tall, but from the kids section.
It works.
But I've never been able to get that. I've never tried that on stage or anything like that.
Ollie says that one is in a Seinfeldian cadence. So.
Yeah, I like that.
If I had a child, I wouldn't buy them a child suitcase. I'd just get them a small suitcase. I think it's much more norm than that, though.
Yeah.
Let's get them a small, normal one.
But weirdly, I know girls who buy kid shoes because they're like, it is cheaper.
Yeah.
So it's like the logic is there.
Here's another one. If countries were body parts, Spain would be feet.
There's nothing.
And he's put in brackets, self-explanatory.
Like, what Portugal would be, because I can see if you're looking at the shape of Europe, you'd go...
Spain would be feet.
If Russia was the head, then that's maybe the rear foot.
Yeah.
And the United Kingdom is sort of a fart or a projectile turd that's been injected with the shrapnel of Guernsey and Jersey either side. I'm really putting forward a strong case.
Yeah,
I insist the episode is called The Shrapnel of Guernsey.
The Shrapnel of Guernsey.
The literary potato peels.
They were like potato peels.
Yeah, useless.
The working title of that film was The Books and Diarrhea Club. That film is up there for me.
The speed with which I go to the cinema to
See Books and Diarrhea Club.
a very like roses round the door, like Lily James in like a 1950s dress. The Books and Diarrhea.
Helen Mirren, Jim Broadbent.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
British Film Board funded.
Oh man.
Just people going, well, I quite liked it. I thought that Moby Dick, having to like run to the loo. Ollie continues, I also have an altered song lyric that isn't funny, but I have to tell you about it since it was BudPod inspired and became a vocal stim for me during the heady days of Brat Summer.
Okay.
So how does the song 365 by Charlie XCX go?
Oh, fuck. I'm not singing this. I'm not singing this.
Bumpin'.
Yeah.
Bumpin'?
Mm-hmm.
How does she sing that?
Right. We're going to... Do you want me to like give you the lead in?
Yeah. I don't even know if I know it. I really am.
You will. If like...
I don't work in commercial radio.
Okay.
I think you hear more popular songs than I do. I think I'm gradually sliding into pretentious irrelevance. Okay, great. Right. All right,
yeah,
right,
you got it. You got it.
All right. So we've cut it out, but Glenn just played me some Charlie XCX, and we had a quick dance and a little kiss. And now I know.
On the forehead.
So, on the forehead.
It's such a funny way to get someone a knife. Yeah.
Someone grinding.
Inching ever so closer, and then you just sort of leaning in.
And going. And then shaking them by the hand.
Yeah.
And leaving. They'd think about you forever. Yeah. They would look for you for weeks. They'd go back to the club going, I need an explanation.
I think the most
was it my uncle?
The most simultaneously smug and sorry I've ever felt at a club was at the Electric Ballroom in Camden, and I was about 23 or 24 years old, and me and this girl, complete stranger, we were about to kiss, and then she asked me to show. she asked to see some ID.
Really?
Yeah, and then I ended up getting parted from her, and a couple of hours later, kissed someone else, and before we kissed, she insisted on seeing some ID. Isn't that insane? I was like 24.
What?
Yeah.
Some ID?
Yeah.
What does this mean?
It was because it was like some under 18s night and they were just checked. No, but they were worried I was like, I don't know,
like
17 years old or something.
Fucking hell.
Right?
Man.
Yeah.
What a vicious...
But I left sort of being like, I'm the sexiest child in the night.
I'm such a sexy child that I put fear into the hearts of young women.
Yeah.
Who are worried that I've made them a pedophile.
Yeah.
That is such an odd mixture of inconvenience and compliments.
Because also you go, just don't kiss me then. Like this is...
Why let it get to this point?
Exactly that.
Very strange.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, you ready? You still got it in your head?
It's 365 by Charlie XCX, but instead of bumping that at the end of every line, she's saying jacking it.
I'll take it.
Because when I'm at home, I'm jacking it. Jacking it.
That feels more like Charlie X. Yeah, that does feel more relevant. That feels more Brat Summer.
Yeah, jacking
that would have been.
That's a good COVID summer.
Jacking it in that Brat font
in lockdown.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
When I'm
Wank for England.
When I'm stuck at home, I'm jacking it.
Yeah.
And then there was that bit where for the NHS, everyone was just wanking on their balconies and stuff, and on their street.
Yeah. Captain Tom slowly walking around his garden, just watering the plants with these awful dollops.
Oh no! Ollie says you can really gross people out when you get to the wipe away the residue line. Yes, very good. Thanks for all the laughs, boys. Ollie.
Thank you, Ollie.
P.S. Thank you, Glenn, for recommending the book The Glutton. I just finished it and it made me feel deliciously ill.
Oh,
that's nice.
Well, do you know who recommended that book to me? Not to me specifically. It was on his Instagram stories about this time last year. It was the comedian Ben Pope.
Really?
Yeah, very Ben Pope coded book. I think lots of port and jumpers.
Yeah.
I mean it in a really good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. We appreciate you tuning in, and we hope you appreciate us fitting BudPod in the way that. How we're fitting this in, like what?
Like I'm in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Glenn's tits are on fire. Yeah. His face is covered in cream.
I'm meant to be having dinner with Pierce Brosnan right now, but I keep switching through to do BudPod. Yeah, thank you so much for listening. Next week, we are going to be recording our next movie watch-along. If you want to be part of the second Patreon tier. Obviously, if you sign up to the regular Patreon tier, you get an extra episode every week. Yeah. But the second Patreon tier is a movie watch-along. And we're going to be doing The Holiday. So if you're planning on watching The Holiday this Christmas and you want to have us talking over it, but about The Holiday, then do give it a listen. But also, tell your friends and do sign up to the Patreon.
And you'll get a George Pod once a month.
Oh my God, yes, of course. KOJI.
KOJI.